Western nations are seeing their powers and influence reduced in the world today. They are seeing that more countries are becoming very powerful, to the extent of placing sanctions on their products and services. Before, Western nations sanctioned countries, but now the global South can now also place U.S. sanctions like Turkey, following China's step in placing sanction on American and European products. That is popular worldwide. It's important to know that China is now the world leader. The West could lose more than $5 billion due to the sanctions on these important products. Stay with us to find out. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. You're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world. You've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. The recent move by Turkey to sanction major Western companies from the United States of America and Europe has ignited a significant discourse in the international community. This decision, marked by Turkey's sanction on products from companies like Coca-Cola and Nestle, which are the producers of Nestle, Nespresso, Nescafe, energy drinks, waters, sparkling beverages, and more. This move has been well received and supported by China, whom labeled support from the United States to the war in the Middle East to be evil. Just a quick reminder to hit the like button below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots, so your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. Turkey's step is part of a larger international reaction, with several nations, including China, voicing their concerns. These countries point out that it's not only Israel's actions, but also the unwavering support from the United States and European countries that propels the situation. Despite worldwide criticism and the targeted sanctions against Israeli companies, the U.S. continues to back Israel, raising questions about the effectiveness of these collective international measures. Blind Turkey, the move to place sanction on products like Coca-Cola and Nestle from its parliamentary establishments is seen as aligning with the country's long-standing advocacy for Palestinian rights. This step, though symbolic, underscores Turkey's strong disapproval of Israel's actions and its disapproval of Western nations, especially the U.S. supporting Israel. This sentiment is echoed in social media platforms, where Turkish activists call for boycotts of products tied to Israel and Western companies perceived as supporting Israel. The decision to exclude these products from government-run restaurants in Turkey, though not a major economic or diplomatic measure against Israel, carries significant symbolic weight. It represents Turkey's attempt to assert its stance on the global stage and demonstrate solidarity with the Palestinian cause. This move, however, raises questions about its potential impacts on these multinational corporations. While the immediate financial effects may be minimal, the symbolic nature of Turkey's action could lead to broader implications for companies like Coca-Cola and Nestle, especially in how they navigate complex geopolitical landscapes and public perceptions. In response to Turkey's actions and the broader global trend of linking purchasing decisions to ethical considerations, companies like Coca-Cola and Nestle are likely to reiterate their commitment to ethical business practices and political neutrality. Such scenarios underscore the growing pressure on multinational corporations to demonstrate transparency, ethical business practices, and social responsibility as consumer choices increasingly reflect ethical and political concerns. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and comment. Turkey's current stance against Israel, strongly voiced by President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, reflects the country's historical position on the Palestinian issue and its opposition to Israeli actions in Gaza. Erdogan's rhetoric, which has included labeling Israel as a war criminal, signals a deepening rift between Turkey and Israel and highlights the potential for diplomatic fallout. The situation is further complicated by the U.S. role in the conflict. The U.S. has faced criticism for its steadfast support of Israel, a stance that many argue is at odds with the humanitarian costs of the conflict. This support has led to tensions in the U.S. international relations, especially with countries committed to human rights. The U.S. approach to the Gaza conflict is seen as a crucial test of its values and global standing, particularly in balancing strategic alliances with commitments to human rights and justice. China's role in this scenario is also noteworthy. As Turkey turns to China for economic support and infrastructure development, China's stance against what it perceives as brutality in the conflict aligns with China's approach, which avoids explicit condemnation of countries challenging Western centrality in global affairs, contrasts with Turkey's more direct criticism of Israel. This dynamic underscores the complex geopolitical landscape surrounding the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and the varied responses of different nations. Doing so, as the situation evolves, the international community, including the U.S., faces critical decisions. The growing unity among nations against the U.S. current approach suggests an urgent need for re-evaluation and potential changes in policy. The U.S. role and actions in the conflict are central to discussions about the future of international relations and the pursuit of peace and justice in the region. The unfolding events around the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, Turkey's sanctions on Israeli companies, and the global response, especially from the U.S. and China, highlight the intricate interplay of international politics, ethics, and commerce. Nations navigate these complex dynamics. The decisions made and the stances taken will have far-reaching implications for international relations, corporate responsibility, and the pursuit of peace and justice worldwide. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and comment. The international reaction to the conflict in Gaza, particularly the stance taken by countries like Turkey and the United States, continues to influence the geopolitical landscape. The actions of Turkey, symbolized by its ban on products from certain multinational corporations, reflect a broader trend where nations are increasingly willing to use economic measures as a form of political expression. This trend indicates a shift in how global politics intersects with commerce, signaling a new era where economic decisions are also seen as extensions of a nation's foreign policy and ethical stance. Turkey's decision to target companies perceived as supporting Israel underscores the country's commitment to the Palestinian cause and its willingness to take concrete steps to express disapproval of Israel's actions. This move, while largely symbolic, has the potential to influence public opinion and consumer behavior beyond Turkey's borders, especially in regions with strong sympathies for the Palestinian cause. The response from companies like Coca-Cola and Nestle will be crucial in shaping their public image and consumer perception in the face of such politically motivated boycotts. In the broader context, Turkey's actions and the global response to the Gaza conflict raise important questions about the effectiveness and consequences of economic sanctions as a tool of foreign policy. While such actions can send strong political messages, their impact on changing a nation's behavior or resolving complex geopolitical conflicts remains uncertain. The effectiveness of sanctions often depends on the broader international context, including the responses from key global players like the United States and China. The role of the United States in the Gaza conflict, particularly its unwavering support for Israel, has come under intense scrutiny. This stance has led to concerns about the U.S. commitment to human rights and its global image as a defender of justice. The perception of the U.S. as prioritizing strategic alliances over humanitarian concerns has sparked debates about the need for a re-evaluation of its foreign policy priorities. As the conflict continues to evolve, the U.S. faces a challenging balancing act between maintaining its strategic alliances and upholding its professed commitment to human rights and justice. China's involvement in the situation adds another layer of complexity. China's support for Turkey's stance against Israel, coupled with its economic investments in Turkey, reflects a strategic approach that aligns economic interests with political alliances. China's policy of anti-Western neutrality, which avoids direct confrontation with Western powers while subtly challenging their influence, represents a nuanced approach to international relations. This approach positions China as a key player in global affairs, capable of influencing international dynamics without overtly aligning against any particular nation. The escalation of the conflict in Gaza and the international responses it has elicited underscore the intricate and often contentious nature of geopolitics in the modern world. Nations are increasingly finding themselves having to navigate a complex web of alliances, economic interests, and ethical considerations. The decisions made by countries like Turkey, the United States, and China in response to the conflict will have significant implications for international relations, global commerce, and the pursuit of peace and justice. As the international community grapples with these challenges, the evolving situation in Gaza serves as a reminder of the enduring complexities of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The conflict not only impacts the immediate region, but also resonates across the globe, influencing international politics, economic decisions, and ethical considerations. The way forward requires a careful balancing of diverse interests and perspectives, with a focus on finding sustainable and just solutions that address the root causes of the conflict and promote long-term peace and stability in the region. The unfolding events around the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the international response to it highlight the interconnected nature of today's world, where decisions made in one part of the globe can have far-reaching impacts elsewhere. The actions of nations like Turkey, the United States, and China in this context reflect the ongoing evolution of global politics and the challenges of navigating a world where economic, political, and ethical considerations are increasingly intertwined. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.